This is my posse. Noid.
Noid? He used to work for Domino's? Well, let's try this empathy check first, because I have a feeling like confronting her about this won't improve that.
The device is still warm from her touch and heavy as a brick from the batteries inside. The company logo, Omicron, adorns its yellow plastic cover. Inside, the tape is rolling. The girl looks at the device in your hands.
Alright, we'll try to be wholesome. I'm sorry you have to sit here on the ice, feeling miserable. At your age, or at any age, in this weather, waiting for it to get dark.
She looks you in the eye, her pupils wide, surrounded by a ridiculous amount of makeup.
People who built this world intended it to be better for you, but they failed. It is easier to live in their failure with this by your side. Tap on the tape recorder.
The wind howls. She remains silent. It's real. Tell her.
It is not a childish fantasy. It can be a real weapon against what's coming for you now.
What is?
Her shoulders shake a little. The dark.
I know. I'll stick to it.
There is little you can do to help her now. But given the chance, you feel like you should. There is something about her. A weightiness. Something changes between you two. She looks at you differently now. As an equal. A fellow human being.
Fucking cool, man. Fucking cool.
So thanks, I guess, for the psych session. Maybe I can return it. What's been eating you, officer?
You seem surprisingly comfortable with being questioned. Why's that?
Well, it's just questioning, right? You're just questioning me. It's what cops do.
Have you been questioned before?
Once or twice, yeah. I'm sorry I haven't had the Revachol experience they get east of the river.
What's east of the river?
Rich people. Rich people are east of the river.
None of these strikes me as communist. Sneering, maybe. This is more like jealousy. I'll do this. Does not stir any emotions in
Bet
me.
they like it that way.
Oh.
You keep them rich.
So what trouble have you gotten into with the police?
The usual. I had a shitty run as a teenager.
And what's the usual?
You know, drinking, getting into fights. The ugly stuff that happens when you move out your parents' place at 13. In Forberg.
Wait, what is in Faubourg? Remember, I'm still amnesia.
Is this a rhetorical question?
No, I literally can't remember even the most basic terms sometimes.
Okay. It's a huge ghetto just south of Jamrock.
I know what Jamrock is, but let's say I didn't.
Come on, man, we're in it. This is North Jamrock. Martinez, sort of. The technicalities are confusing.
Why did you need to move out at such a tender age?
My dad was a drunk. Plus, I guess, I just wanted to drink too, you know. Get my party on.
Alright, electrochemistry. Stop gloating. Given that I just had the heart to part with her, I feel like I gotta do the dad thing again. Drinking, partying, and disco music are bad for you. And disco music. I just caught that. You should take me as a warning example.
She nods very cautiously.
You said eating meat. There's nothing eating meat.
Come on, I can tell. But, okay. Be a boyadero about it if you want to.
I guess there is something that's been making my life hell.
What is it?
Here's the communist answer. I think it's the plight of the working class.
Really?
The golem of capital runs rampant, smashing creator and slaves alike. I fear the process is irreversible.
Wow. Social justice really matters that much to you. That's commendable. It really had you shaken up there. Are you sure that's it, though?
I haven't seen much of this world, but from what I've seen, social justice as an adolescent term sounds almost liberal. It's got me shaken up as the people struggling. I'm gonna go with number 2, just to see where else I can go with this. No, that's probably not it, is it?
No. It sounds like you just got chick issues.
Now that you mention it, I found these letters I'd thrown in the trash. I might have something to do with it.
Okay. Why'd you think that?
They were written in the woman's hand. And oh boy, reading them made me not feel good.
There you have it then. Chick trouble. Not political after all. Who was she?
I don't remember.
Really? You seem to be pretty upset about this chica. Are you sure you don't remember anything about her?
I remember her scent. And that's all.
Wow, man. That's some pretty strange shit. Are you sure the letters were for you?
Oh! Jesus. Oh. That's coming out strong. Yeah, I'm sure. Why would I have reacted so strongly otherwise?
How come you don't remember, though? Is it like some selective memory thing?
Wait, what do you mean by selective memory?
Man, when I get hurt, I just want to forget that shit, you know? That kind of selective memory.
I think it's more about me getting so unbelievably drunk I completely erased all memory of this world.
Yeah, or it might be that. This one time I did so much booze that I forgot too.
It wasn't booze.
Or it might just be some psych bullshit, you know? Königstein wank.
What is this Königstein wank?
You know, the psych thing they've got going on there. Rich people like it. People in Königstein are mostly rich.
Thanks for the bullshit psych thing then.
You're welcome. Might be for the best to keep that shit forgotten though. Just my opinion. If it itches, don't scratch.
Oh.
Yes, but it itches really, really bad.
Interesting.
Okay, bye.
Oh.
From the center. You're at home, stupid cop. Not with the art crowd. You hate them. Everyone hates them. Even they hate themselves. It's nauseating. An industry built on sprezzatura and sparkling wine. And, let's be honest, tax evasion schemes. The Wumpty Dumpty Dum Center is the heart of this unholy symbiosis of aesthetics and tax optimization. And now that you've internalized it, you can have a piece too.
Interesting. Encyclopedia passives give extra XP in real. Oh, I don't know. -2 suggestion. I'm gonna have to use my next point to forget that one. Luckily, that's not far away. Okay, we're at this tent. Let's look around. More tribalistic markings. This post is covered in little humanoids. And this ought to... Yep, there you go. Pole screwed into the ice keeps the tent erect. Trash from some unending party. Alright. Let's click on this one. Yeah, let's forget. That will be lost forever. Yep. Still the slot, though. Let's internalize that one. Here, let's read this, or look at whatever this is, and then we're going to talk to the dudes in the tent.
A pane of Eternite has been planted into the snow. 2 poles are holding it up.
Last time we saw a random plank of Eternite, there was a hidden door behind it.
Barely holding it up. It could fall over any minute. A stronger gust of wind might be enough.
Oh, it's a bridge. What is this?
Looks like a makeshift bridge currently drawn up.
Let's push the Eternite over.
Pane falls into the icy snow with a soft thunk.
Nice. Hey. Probably money. 1 real. Oh, there's one more thing to look at. School of fish huddle around the fence post, then scatter into the dark. I should learn to pay attention to, like, this circle. This is someone's home away from home, just like yours. We get to go in the tent.
The tent is just tarpaulin fabric covering a pile of stuff. The flap is open. Inside, 3 young men are listening to some new form of music. It's like nothing you've ever heard. One of them looks at you.
Come on, get in and close the flap behind you. The warm stuff's getting out.
It's safe to assume this is their leader, or at least he thinks he is.
Well, we do get to go in. Let's squeeze in. Oh boy. Smells like sweat and laundry detergent. Plus a trace of either. Pile of nasal sprays. Brand name Nosafed Ultra. Canisters filled with what appears to be water. The label says diluted. Oh, that's leaving? Alright.
You see a youngish man bleaching the tips of his hair with a toothbrush. He puts the toothbrush down and extends his hand in greeting.
Hello, I'm Andre. It's a pleasure to meet you.
I'll shake his
His
hands.
grip is strong, sweaty, and warm. He's trying to project and inspire confidence.
Uh-huh.
This is my posse, Noid.
Noid? He used to work for Domino's?
The young man with earrings looks at you suspiciously.
This guy.
And Egghead.
Cool name, bro.
Egg!
The tape player high above his head continues to blast what is probably Nodic music.
Together with a Settle Burger, who's out there right now, doing some seriously progressive sonic experimentation, we like to think of ourselves as music venue organisers.
And how many music venues have you organized?
We have many in the pipeline, officer.
So none. Why are you here?
You see, we've been all over Jamrock North, prospecting for real estate to establish a new venue in.
Okay.
Also for talent.
Yeah, thank you, Egghead. And while there is no shortage of raw, unfettered talent spinning tapes in Jamrock, we've had rotten luck with the real estate part.
As kids with no money, I would expect that you did.
Place
Yeah.
is a shithole.
I apologise for my friend Noid's potty mouth. I realise this is not how you speak to a police officer. He has authority issues.
I'll take the same tone I took with Estelle. Next time, watch
I
yourself.
will, lawman.
The young man nods and drops a drill chuck into a plastic container.
Which brings me to the problem of occupied ecclesiastical property. I bet you've noticed the derelict hive of narcomania on the coast.
Church.
An attempt to pander to your perceived conservative sensibilities. No person his age would ever use a word like narcomania with a straight face. Don't fall for it.
Ah. Enough histrionics. What are you talking
I'm
about?
talking about the church, and I'm not exaggerating. Even a place of spiritual refuge can become a magnet for all sorts of dopeheads and burnouts if left unattended. Dopeheads!
Right. Not like these guys.
Burnouts.
He angrily spits on a screw, then starts cleaning it. The fuck is he
Well,
doing?
I'm sad to say, that's exactly what happened. Sad because we were just about to put Martinez on the map with one of the maddest dance clubs in Jamrock. Nah, strike that, in Revachol.
Mm-hmm.
Strike that! The world!
Delusions of grandeur.
Sadder yet, because the dopeheads and burnouts holed up in there were the worst kind.
He leans back a little, watching you with a steady, serious gaze, letting you imagine just how bad those dopeheads and burnouts really are.
I feel like you may be letting this on a bit thick. What's really so bad about these dopeheads and burnouts?
They're spooky.
Well argued. Spookiness is not a matter for police
You know,
investigation.
officer, you really should judge that for yourself. But keep in mind, their spookiness is the kind that keeps us from restoring this church into a community centre and a place of spiritual refuge. Also, they don't eat or clean the building. Shit's gonna collapse.
Should really introduce this kid to Everard. They'd have a lot in common.
People just want to spin tapes without them spooking it up. Place has bad signs. No one can dance like that. Thank you, Egghead.
Yes, your contributions have been immeasurable.
So you're gonna look into it, right? It should be a police matter. Getting them out. Whatever spooky stuff they're doing, I'm sure it's not what the Ecclesiastes meant their property for.
I want to do as many tasks as I can, so I'm going to take it, but I'll look into it. Tell me more.
All right, man.
I didn't realize that would be the task, but okay.
Andre's obviously very happy you took him seriously. The whole tent is. The boys exchanged giddy looks.
Did you put the padlock on the
Yes.
door?
I asked Noid to install a measure against more drifters wandering in.
Why he was-
It's a temporary fix, just something to contain the situation.
Hmm.
I had to do it in an hurry. Not my best work, but it should hold for a while.
How long have those people been locked in there?
Not long, like a week maybe.
Jesus Christ. How can you be sure they haven't starved to
I'm
death?
super sure they're alive. I mean, come on. I'm at least 90%, maybe 85% sure they're still alive.
The fuck is this option? 85% is not good enough when you're dealing with another person's physical
Okay,
well-being.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry too. I guess it wasn't very hardcore of us to just lock them in like that.
What about the key?
Of course. Noid, give the officer the key.
All right.
We'll try.
It's as if time has frozen somehow. You think you can sense the key moving in the air. Yeah, this is going to be way cool.
Ah, I just missed. Don't ruin the cool by overdoing it. Raise your hand in front of your face with minimum effort.
Blam! Straight in the eye. Straight in the old eyeball. In the looking ball.
In the looking ball.
Man up. It's nothing. Pick the goddamn key up. Put it in your pocket and move on.
Yeah, it's my own fault. I'm getting too old for this shit. Where were we?
My bad.
He looks like he's genuinely sorry he didn't throw them better.
As always, we'll be right here, waiting patiently for the news. Yeah!
Great. Oh, at least now I get to see what's in the church. Made a bridge to get back there. Let's see. Got a hour and change before the smoker on the balcony is home.
Heavy wooden doors, more than twice your height, stand shut in front of you. The rectangular sea-worn ornamentation appears in stark contrast to the padlock, carelessly drilled into the wood.
Let's open it with the key.
The lock turns easily. You hear a click as the shackle pops open.
Let's pull on the doors.
As you do, you hear the echo of the doomed commercial area, its black holes and dusty machines. Then the feeling passes.
Oh.
A great whoosh of air rushes into the dark innards of the church, as though rushing to fill a great vacuum.
Now, if Placeness was right all along.
In the heart of the city.
Cool, we don't always get an introduction to things like that. Strange stillness fills you as you look ahead. You should walk here, not run. Alright. This grotesque wooden figure looks half finished. Feels like it's trying to become one with the church. And what's this? More of the forked lightning pattern you saw outside. Let's go into the middle. This looks like a chalkboard of some kind. Blackboard is filled with complex equations. They look recent. Something to do with radio frequencies? There's equipment up there. Bowls filled with water. A live wire runs directly into it. These wires work as contact microphones? There's a bunch of them. Huh. Let's see what all this... Oh, there's a radio computer. 2 decks of reel-to-reel tapes spinning on empty. Portable Harman Wowshi tape recorder. Someone's siphoning electrical current from outside into this antenna.
A machine stands in the corner, watched over by the figures on the stained glass window. It's turned on and quivering with soft electricity. This is the Ream Prefect. Radio computer model number RC7024, equipped with a Feld mainframe and a Ream-compatible interim printer.
Okay.
Better not touch it. Who knows what evils it may hide. As you step closer, you notice fluorescent play and print buttons on the keyboard. A hatch connected to the central compartment is wide open.
Play and print, just like the ones that we found inside the doomed commercial building. Let's look
Behind
inside.
the hatch sits a cube-like crisscross of filaments, smouldering in the dark like fireflies. Silver tape on the side says, in black marker, log, February to March. This is the machine's filament memory. Press play to access its contents.
Got it. This is the filament memory for February and March. A log of things that have happened.
The speaker comes to life. Static seeps through the machine's planar magnetic driver. An old lady greets you. Her voice sounds 100 years old.
We could talk to the fucking lady
Good
again?
afternoon.
Yes!
Votre accident on Saint-Brun. This is the East in Zelbinian Repeater Station 1. Please repeat. Is this the personal log?
It's the same old woman you spoke with through the radio computer in the doomed commercial area.
Yvonne, it's me again. How are you?
Good, thank you. Please repeat. Is this the personal log?
Just the facts, sir. I looked inside the core, but the tape on the filament just said log February through March.
Good. Please repeat the password.
So, god damn it. These passwords. Password? I'm really bad at the passwords. Can you... She's gonna log of failed attempt. I don't know the password.
Received. I will register
God
this
damn it.
login attempt. Votre accident. Is there anything else I can do for you today?
Oh, this is still Fortress. Oh, this probably shouldn't have shown up before she said that. Like the one in the doomed commercial area?
I have two machines registered to this company name in Martinez. One on Saint-Brun, the other on Rue de Saint-Ghislaine. Anything else I can help you with?
Thanks, but I'm finished with this call.
Goodbye, Votre accident.
The machine's keyboard is still illuminated, revealing fluorescent play and print buttons.
I doubt print will do anything if I can't play. But
Nothing happens.
yeah. These passwords elude me. Okay, there's some stuff up there, but let's take a look at this broken stained glass window.
In white, silver, and apricot faience, the young mother of humanism stands above you. A crack runs across her body. She is impossibly tall, oval-faced and sad. A dark and radiant majesty.
There's some sort of king in front of her.
Cradled in her arms are a pair of glowing lungs,
Oh.
clearly visible from underneath her flowing dress. You should kneel.
Alright.
Your knees touch the floor. The
Right.
floorboards are hard and cold. There, you kneel among the snowdrifts, diffuse light falling on your hands from beyond the glass.
Let's close our eyes.
The world is silent, but for the creaks and cracks of the massive wooden structure behind you, it covers you from the wind outside.
It's a nice touch.
The ocean feels distant, its ebb and flow blocked off by the centuries-old pinewood sarcophagus around you. In the darkness, you sense her eyes on you, inspecting you with their multicolored glass, as if you're a bug under a microscope.
There really is something otherworldly going on.
The woman looks down at you kneeling. She towers among her followers, architects, laymen, courtiers. There is a sad smile on her lips and a glint in her green-blue eye of what? Compassion? Remorse?
I'm gonna go with mourning.
With that terrible word ringing through your mind, you rise into the apricot-colored light of the window. The woman keeps smiling her distant smile above you, sundered by the crack in the glass.
We may as well try these.
It's a mystery. a mystery sprinkled with self-pity and regret. For some reason, unknown to your mind, looking at her delicate eyes makes you feel like you're ready for drowning. All you know is, this is the young mother of humanity, and that you should go. Do something else. Escape her sad, worry-worn look.
Let's turn away. I don't want to injure any more of my morale than I already have.